Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How are you? I hope doing okay. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm truly grateful for each one of you. If you're new here, hi, my name is Tammy. Well, let's see what I'm up to today, shall we? So, I've made several of these, what I'm about to show you. And I was about to make another set of them, and I realized that I've never showed you guys how I make these. So I thought I would bring you along while I make these. Have you ever put resin in a fidget toy? Well, if you've never done that, then stick around, grab you a chair, pull it up, sit back, relax, because we're about to do this. When we get done and we pop them out, we're going to make them functional for the wall. Okay? So let me get some resin and I'll be right back. Okay, I just have a full-on mixture of different choices in my coloring because I use different colors because I like them better by different brands. So the green I used is Golden Liquid Acrylics by Golden. It's liquid acrylic and it's green light, permanent green light. The blue I used is Pearl X powder pigment and Sapphire Blue. The yellow, this is Finnabair in yellow. The orange is this is Tangerine by Limino. And then the red is my all-time favorite red by Cast and Craft. Okay, I have them all mixed up in the cups right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the pattern on the little dinosaur here. I'm just going to follow the colors that's on here. We're not going to do the purple on his feet because we're just not going to make it to the purple on this one. We may add purple onto the bigger one, though. We'll see. Usually I make them identical, but I may throw a little purple on it just for giggles. Okay, so let's start with the red and go on down the line. Whoops. Pick that cup up just in time. Okay, I'm going to spray the mold. Well, first of all, let me tell you about this first. You see how these are popped on this side and this side they're not? See, I popped them all in and they're all out over here. We want them like this. We don't want them popped in. Because if you do it that way, you're going to have you'll be able to put stuff in it like flowers and things like that, but we're not going for that look, so we want them this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray our little dino with some alcohol, and I'm gonna go ahead and follow the pattern of the red here, and I'm gonna stay in that bar right there. There's little bars that separate each one. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the orange. And the yellow. I'm going to go ahead and grab the green real quick because that yellow is going into my tail. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of yellow right here because I want to follow the dino to a T as much as I can. Now I got to get the green. And let's go ahead and do the purple legs. I got Pearl X right here and Reflex Violet. I love this purple right here. It is gorgeous. And it doesn't take much at all. As you can see, I didn't put but a little bit in this cup. And I'll show you the purple that we get just from a little bit. But I'm going to let this sit in this cup and rest a minute because I have vigorously stirred it. But see that purple that we got? Okay, I'm going to let that sit a minute. And I'm going to use my heat gun. And now I'm going to spray some alcohol. And now, we're going to go back through and we're going to make sure that these sections here, let me put you down a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. These sections right here, you can see that they don't have resin on them. We want to make sure that we get resin on those. So I'm going to add more until I make sure that that line is no longer visible. Because if we leave that line like that, then when you pull it out of the mold, your dino is going to separate. It's going to tear in each section. And look what I just did. That red just traveled right across my dino. Good Lord. Now see, that's what we want, where it's covered. Now when we pull it out of the mold, we're going to be careful because it's going to be flimsy. But we're going to dome the back to make sure we give it a good sturdy back. So that's how we're going to take care of that little problem. But the problem at hand right now is making sure we keep the dino together. When we pull it out, it has to be together or it's not going to work. And we're just going to take this and do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, and I'm going to get my yellow. All right, now I'm going to get my green. And now I'm going to get my blue. Clean that up right quick. We do not want it overflowing. If you ever let it get over that mold, ooh, it's going to be hard to get it to not stop. So we don't want to break that tension. We don't want to break the level tension on the mold. Whoop. Okay, everything's looking good so far. Now let's go ahead and put our purple feet on. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol. Let's get these pretty feet on this dino. Sure, gotta have some legs. Okay, I think that is good to go. We are going to leave it like that. Few little doot-de-doos in it. Doot-de-doo. Da-doot-de-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I'm going to move this one over and we're going to get the big one. Okay, I've switched our dinos out. And now we're going to get started on this one. This one's going to be a little bit tricky, but we can do it. Let me turn him around this way. Because remember, I told you, you don't want to do this side. You want to make sure all of them are pushed in, and you want to turn it around on the other side and make sure all of them are inward. Make sure that it's clean. Okay. I'll spray a little bit of alcohol in the mold. Well, not the mold, in the fidget toy. It could be a mold, and I'm going to prove to you that it can. Okay. Let's go ahead and go in with the red. And let's see. I'm going to have to make up my own where I'm going to stop at. A little bit more red right there. We'll come back and fill that up. Oh, look what I did. Get that out of there. Okay, now we're going to go in with the orange. A little bit through here of the orange. And I went over on that. Oh, I pray to God it doesn't keep seeping off the side of that. Because sometimes they will. Because this isn't, you know, isn't created for resin. Okay, now we're going to go in with the blue. Oh, the yellow was supposed to come first, but it won't matter. As long as we get the same colors, it will be okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Oops, my gloves are sticky. It's trying to pick everything up. I'm going to put a little bit more alcohol down here. Okay, and I'm going to add the purple down through here. And I'm going to put some more blue right down here. I don't want to make all of that green. And then we'll do the red, the tip of the tail red. Let me mix up a little bit more resin. I'll be right back. We're going to try and use this resin up and make sure that our lines aren't showing. Okay, I'm just going to have to get some more green because this isn't going to work. I'm going to need a little bit more. But I didn't want to make up too much. You would think as many times as I've done these, I would know how much they take. Okay, I'm back. And let's see, I've mixed up a few colors here. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this yellow right here. And then some green. Really just trying to get these gaps closed up, because that's detrimental to our piece coming out, right? Okay, let's get this red, get on over here. Tail. Okay, take this, let's add a little bit more green to that. Okay. All right, everything is looking good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spray some alcohol. Make sure that alcohol makes resin run. If it is anywhere close to the edge, or it could make it break that tension and roll right over. So I'm just going to make sure that we don't have any of that going on after I sprayed the alcohol. Looks like everything looks pretty good. Okay, so I will see you back when it's time to demold our dinos. Okay, I'm back and our dinos are ready to demold. And I'm going to be extra careful so that I don't break my dino, because we're going to have to make him extra sturdy by doming the back of him and making him functional for the wall. So we want to be extra careful. Demolding him. Look at those little purple feet. Oh, they're so cute. And there you have it. Isn't that too stinking cute? Oh, he's so cute. Okay, let me get our big one. And then we'll set this one over here. And we'll start with this tail. Being very careful. Trying to be. Because I have had them break on me before because I wasn't being patient enough. How's everyone doing today? I hope we're all doing fabulous as we can. I hope everyone's enjoying the video so far. Okay. I noticed back here in the tail and right here is really, really tedious. So I'm going to be extra careful with those parts so that I don't mess them up. But here he is. They are so cute, you guys. And you could put them on the wall, next to each other. Let me move some of this stuff to try to... And they are so cute. Okay, let me show you what we're going to do for the back of them to make them functional for the wall. Get my little monkey back on there. I'm just going to take these little things right here, and I'm going to turn my dino over, and I'm going to make sure that these teeth right here are facing downward to catch the nail. And on the small one, I don't want to put it up here on his head because of his body being kind of slanted like that. I think it might set better if I put the hardware right about there on this dino. And I'm just going to resin the back of him and lock that hardware in, and he's good to go. And on the back of our big one, I will probably put the hardware about here. So, for those of you who stayed through the entire video, I have no words to express how grateful I am to have you here. I truly appreciate your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye, my friends.